Crack Daddy Barbecue. I'm your host, Jared, and on today's menu, we're gonna make chili. You know, it's April. Who cares? It don't need to be cold to have chili. So come along with us and we're gonna show you what we're gonna do. Okay, y'all. So right here, I have 1 pound of 80/20 ground beef. So we're gonna put it in here in my cast iron pot. We're gonna saute this up, and then we're gonna add our vegetables. But we ain't just gonna have hamburger meat in this. We're gonna have some leftover brisket that we did a while back. So come along with me and watch me put this in the skillet. So I'm gonna leave this fat in here once this starts rendering down to saute up my vegetables. And then we're gonna saute the vegetables for about 10 to 15 minutes. So stay tuned and we'll show you what's up. Okay, so right here we have our 1 pound of ground beef that we sauteed up. And in the bottom we have just right about an oil. So right here I have 1 large onion and 2 jalapenos with the seeds left in it. So like I said, we're gonna put these in and then we're gonna saute these for like 5 to 10 minutes. So we're gonna add just a little bit of salt and pepper to these veggies because our beef stock that we're using has some salt in there, so you don't want to go too salty. So we'll bring you back when it's that time. Alright, so our veggies, our onions, and our jalapenos have been sauteing for right around 10 minutes. So over here on the stove, in the stock in a little pot, I've got about 20 ounces of beef broth that I've had going. And the beef broth that I'm using is called Better Than Bouillon. This stuff is killer. Such a great flavor. Now remember, that stuff's going to have quite a bit of salt in there. So that's why I'm going to add salt towards the last so you don't over salt your chili. Works so hard to do this. So let's add this in here. Oh yeah. So then there's that. So then I got also 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. Let's pour that in here. Now we may have to add another one. We're not too sure. We're going to see what it looks like after this. So we're going to give this a quick stir. So what do you think there, Melissa? Do you think we need another can of tomato sauce, or do you think that should be good? The people value your opinion.
I know. I'm thinking 1 more, maybe.
Okay, so we're going to grab another can of tomato sauce and we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so here we are. We're back with our second can of tomato sauce. Sorry about that. Normally it just takes 1, but with cooking, you never know what's going to happen. So, stir this in. Oh yeah, there we go. Starting to look like chili right there. So here we are. We're going to grab our seasonings and we'll show you what we're going to season it up with. Okay, so here I'm going to tell you what we're going to put in our chili. So right here we have Southern style New Mexico chili pepper. So we're going to start off with 2 tablespoons just to start off with. So there's 2. Now we are going to add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Now you can change this to what you like. So we like a lot of cumin in our chili. So we are going to add at least 2 heaping teaspoons of cumin into ours. Now, how do you like it? Do you like it peppery, babe, or not so peppery?
Yes, I like it peppery.
So let's go with 1, 2, let's go say 3. So there's that. So now we have granulated onion. So this chili is going to be flavorful. So also you got to remember, our brisket is going to add another layer of flavor. It's going to add that smokiness that we just really enjoy. So there's 1 teaspoon of granulated onion powder. So we're going to also add, if I can get this out, here we go, 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. Now here's this Cattleman's 8-second rub. It's got so many great flavors into this. So I'm thinking 2 teaspoons, you think?
Yeah, just at least to start.
Yeah, just to start off with. So there's our 2. So we'll bring you back over to the stove and we'll put it in the pot. Okay, y'all. So I made a mistake. I said this was New Mexico chili pepper. That's what it says on the label. But this is actually a New Mexico style chili powder. So let me bring it in. This is really good stuff. This is also made from the chilies in New Mexico when they dry them out from the hatch green chilies. So this is actually really great stuff. So if you ever have a chance to find some of this, I recommend you trying it. It will just make your chili pop with flavor.
And if not, you can use regular chili powder, can't you?
Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, you can. There's so many different kinds of chili powder out there. You just use what you like or what's in your region. So here we are. Like I said, here's our spice mix. Now, like I said, I didn't add any salt into this yet, so we're gonna wait until the last of it to where we can taste it. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna add all this seasoning in there. It may look like a bunch, but we also got a lot more meat we're going to be adding to this. And this is just going to slow cook until we're ready. Now, at this point, this is technically considered a Texas style chili. Melissa, would you like to explain to them the difference between Texas chili and regular chili?
Okay, so the difference in regular chili and Texas chili is that Texas chili does not have beans. And I was born and raised in Texas, and I love beans and chili. So we add beans. It may not be traditional, but it's traditional today. So this is just canned pinto beans. It's 27 ounces. Are we going to use all this? Or?
It just depends. Maybe we'll use eyeball it, but
yeah.
Before we do put that in, we'll rinse those beans off to get the extra salt and whatever stuff they put in preservatives.
Yeah, so definitely we like beans, so go against tradition. We also like to add Worcestershire.
I call that W sauce, y'all.
Yeah, W sauce. Just a few dashes.
And what Worcestershire sauce does is it adds kind of like a umami flavor.
I've never heard of that.
And what a lot of people don't realize, you know, some people say they don't like sardines or...
Like that or more?
Yeah, I'll give it 2 more dashes. A lot of people don't realize, but they actually put sardines in Worcestershire sauce.
What?
Yeah. And so it adds a lot of flavor into...
Anchovies.
Yep, that's it. Anchovies. So, who would have thought, right?
I can't have this anymore. Kidding. Oh, and last... I'm so close, I'm sure. Minced garlic.
We love garlic.
We love garlic. If you watched our videos before, we like our garlic freaks. So just a spoonful? Too much, too little?
You can never have too much garlic.
I was waiting for that answer. That's why we're perfect for each other.
Go ahead and put that in. You ain't gotta worry about no vampires messing with us.
Yeah, and then just stir it in.
I wish y'all could smell this house. It smells so good.
Look how beautiful color that is.
And that's just eyeballing the seasoning, so... Oh, I can't wait to eat it. We're just going to let this simmer for as long as we want, and then let me show y'all this right here. There is about 1.5 pounds of oak smoked brisket with seasoned with just salt and pepper.
And he actually made this brisket back in December. And we had it left over. We put it in a vacuum seal bag, and it's been in the freezer. And you can't even tell. I hate reheated meat, and it's so good.
You want to take a bite of it?
Sure.
She loves it cold.
I love cold meat. I hate reheated meat.
That's why we're so good together. I'm such a cold person. How is it?
Good. Just like the day you made it. So tender. So flavorful. Like, look at this.
Oh yeah, nice and tender. It's just gonna add so much flavor, y'all.
I'm gonna be like snacking on these little beef nuggets.
Like Guy Fieri says, you better hurry up and add that. There's gonna be nothing left.
Good thing we have more.
If y'all see this is gone.
Guilty. Oh.
Alright, y'all. We'll be back. Oh, yeah.
We still have all this.
That's the point that we're using. It's the fatty point. So, here pretty soon we'll do a brisket cook for y'all. So, until then...
Snack on those beef nuggets.
Bye. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours, and I tell you what, we took a taste of this. This has probably been the first time that I've never had to add extra seasonings. Like I said, the salt is perfect because you're getting the saltiness from your beef broth. So here we have that big can of beans like I showed. We rinsed it. We're gonna pour it in here. And then, here comes what I've been waiting for. What do you know? Melissa didn't eat all the brisket. So let's add this in here. Oh man. I tell you what.
Let's get a close up.
That looks delicious, y'all. So we're gonna probably let this go for about another hour. We're gonna heat everything through because the brisket's cold. You're adding cold beans to your chili. So we're gonna bring it up, let it simmer for an hour. While we're waiting, we're gonna make some cornbread, and then we'll bring y'all back.
Okay, we just wanted to show the beans one more time. This is a 27-ounce can of pinto beans. You can definitely use whatever beans you like, or omit the beans, or even add homemade beans as well. It's up to you, but for this recipe today is what we used.
All right, everybody. So, what we have here, we're gonna be making some cornbread. Nothing goes better with chili than cornbread. So in the oven, preheating at 400 degrees, I got a cast iron pan with bacon grease in there, and I added some melted butter to this. So everybody has seen the Jiffy mix. So here's 1 egg, and I believe it's 1/3 cup. Yep, 1/3 cup of whole milk. So we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna mix this up. Now, I've made a similar cornbread to this, but I made a jalapeno cheese cornbread. And I tell you what, that was killer. So, we're gonna give this a good mix. Now, we may add just a little bit more milk, because this is just pretty thick. So, stay right there, and then we get a little bit extra milk. Alright, so I'm back. Like I said, it ain't gonna take much milk. Just gonna, maybe 2 tablespoons of milk. Oh yeah, much better. So, we're gonna mix this up. We're gonna wait for our cast iron to heat up, and we're gonna pour it in our cast iron pan, and we're gonna get to baking. And hopefully by the time that's done, chili's gonna be nice and hot, and we're gonna eat us a big old bowl of chili. Okay, so, had a little oopsie. I forgot to tell you why I added extra butter to my cornbread. We like it buttery, so I probably added 2 tablespoons of butter, just melted butter, heated up in the microwave, added it to this. Oh, what do you know? The pan's ready. And don't forget, when you're using cast iron, it's always best to preheat your cast iron with your oven. So come on over here and let's take a look at this. Alrighty. Can't use that to pull it out. Oopsie.
What was that?
We had a Frack Daddy blowout. I don't know what happened here, y'all. Well, shit happens, right? It's all about bacon.
Please hold.
So, here I am just gonna make sure that this thing is very oiled. This is our very first time to use this particular cast iron to make cornbread. You could say it's maiden voyage.
How much bacon grease did you put?
I would say 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. It may seem like a lot, but you really don't want this to stick. So let's add our wet batter.
And also in the past, we have added honey or sugar to this to make it more sweet, but we're still trying to be health conscious. So we did not add that this time.
So I know somebody might comment and say, you know, why didn't you just use regular cooking spray or whatever. We know what works in our cast iron, and this is what works. So we're gonna get this spread out and put it back in the oven, and we'll show it to you when we're all done. Okay everyone, so this cornbread turned out freaking phenomenal looking. Nice golden brown. We baked it for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. Like I said, it's very crucial that you heat up your cast iron with the oven so it bakes evenly. So we're gonna pull it out, we're gonna put it on a cooling rack, we're gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes. We're gonna turn off our chili, kind of let that cool off, And then, here comes the best part. We get to eat it.
Yay.
Sorry, y'all, but someone's got to do the tasting. So the time has come. I'm going to sacrifice myself and get a bowl of chili and taste it for you guys. Oh, wait. No, I'm not.
What?
Melissa's going to sacrifice herself and try this on camera. So let's get her a bowl. Look at that thick goodness. Tell you what, this smells so good. Look at that. It's about 5.5, 6 hours of love right here.
Yeah.
So she's gonna put her cheese and whatever else she wants on this, and she's gonna take a bite for us.
Okay, so I like mine topped with just cheese. I know some people like onions or whatnot.
Some people put sour cream.
Yeah, but I like cheese. I won't go completely as much as I normally would.
Normally the cheese is sticking out of the bowl.
I love cheese. Okay, look at that.
That looks so good.
So I'm gonna try to get a bite with a little bit of everything. The brisket, the beans. Okay. Pray for me I don't burn my mouth. Flavorful, right off the bat. The flavor is wow in your face, but in a good way. You can taste the meat, the brisket, the ground meat, garlic, just so good. Should I try some of the cornbread?
Yeah. What doesn't go better with chili than cornbread? Hello.
Buttered cornbread.
She put a whole stick of butter in there.
Almost.
Just so you guys know.
Nah, not that bad. But I would have if you didn't judge me.
How is it, babe?
Good. Like peanut butter and jelly, cornbread and chili. Your turn.
You know, speaking of
If I can
jelly,
stop eating.
speaking of jelly, I have a relative in Illinois who puts grape jelly in his chili. You know what we say about those people up north, right?
What?
They just ain't right putting grape jelly in chili. Who does that?
Your dad.
No, my dad doesn't do it. He puts
he does?
V8 juice. It's like wiping before you poop. It don't make any sense.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. It's time for me to get a bowl. Tell you what, if this pot wasn't so hot, I would take this whole pot and sit outside on the porch and eat it outside with a big old spoon. God, that looks so good. Can't wait to try this. Okay, I'm just dying to try this. My mouth has been watering. So, this smells so good. I'm gonna mix it up, get a little bit of cheese in there everywhere. Look at that. You know, some green chives for decoration we go get on there.
Yeah, let's see that scoop you're getting. Ooh,
That's a
big
man
bite.
scoop.
Good luck. It's hot.
Oh man, that is so freaking good.
Just like I said, right?
Oh yeah. The funny thing is, it's like 80 degrees outside, and we're having cornbread and chili.
That's why we have the air conditioner on like 65.
So,
it feels natural.
Here's the cornbread.
There's me.
So buttery, so flaky.
Comfort food.
101. It's just been one of them days, y'all. So we made us a comforting meal. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch some TV, spend time with our little boy, and just enjoy the rest of the day. Hope y'all like this. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when Frack Daddy Barbecue and Frack Mama are gonna make some videos. Thanks for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed.